Hello. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. All right, so just a little announcement. If you wanted to donate, feel free. The link is in the description box, and it's Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Donations are going to take priority tonight. Typically, we go just in order, but I am going to do donations first because I have a time limit tonight. But we do play a game for free readings. So, okay, beauty. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with a free game. Or I should say a game for a free reading is what I should say. So if you guys are ready to play, it's a emoji game. So all you guys need to do is be the first to drop this emoji in the chat. So hopefully everyone's ready. I'm going to go ahead and post it on the screen right now. So the first to post that emoji gets a free reading. That's how it works. Oh, wait. Can you guys not see it? I just looked at my YouTube screen and it's not showing an emoji on the screen. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let's try a different one. Nope. Did that one work? I'm a little bit bummed. There we go. All right, so it looks like Sterling Davis. I see it on my YouTube channel, so I know that it posted. All right, Sterling, go ahead and post your question whenever you're ready, and I'll do a quick reading for you. Hey, Queen, welcome. So if you can, do me a favor and add Beauty to the list. Oh, wait a second. The first person should be Shantae for 2 questions. And then Beauty. Beauty, are you getting 2 questions or is it an extended 1 question? Oh, sorry, Breezy. And then to answer your other questions, Queen, donations are going to take priority tonight, And then in between donations, if we have time, we'll do free readings. Okay, so 2 questions for Shantae is first, because I saw her donation come through first. And then 1 question for Tori. She wants an extended reading. Hey, Gloria. All right, and then looks like Breezy just donated Cash App. Breezy, what would you like, my dear? Sterling, how does Steven feel towards me right now? Okay, and then Breezy is the 3rd donation, and she would like 2 questions. Is anyone's questions for the channeled message deck? How does Steven feel towards Sterling right now, please? How does Steven feel towards Sterling right now, please? Okay, so the message that I'm getting for you, Sterling, is that Steven is working on himself at the moment. I think that you guys are mirroring each other a little bit, actually. And I'm getting a message from Spirit as well that you guys need to do more healing on yourself, because we have forgiving and learning, which is also healing. You deserve love. Steven deserves love. You need to love yourself first. Steven needs to love himself first. And then we also have separation. Not separation like you guys won't ever be together, but I feel like this is necessary time apart before you guys can come together. I'm not resonating very strongly if these are Steven's actual feelings towards you, because we do have chemistry at the bottom of the deck. So it's not to say that you guys don't have this chemistry. You guys don't have these romantic feelings. Spirit is saying stay optimistic about your love life. Your feelings are worth exploring, and there is a strong magnetic attraction. However, at this time, there is some self-healing and work that needs to be done individually before you guys can come together. So the feelings that you have for him are mutual, reflected back to you, but now is the time to focus inward versus on each other. And that is the message that I have for you. All right, got it. Just so you guys know, if you don't specifically say channeled message deck, I will not pull cards from the channeled message deck for you. And as Queen always tells in the chat, that is a separate donation. So just make sure that you're being specific, because if I don't know that's what you donated for, then I'm just going to go more in depth with your reading. And then we just don't want to be confused. So just make sure that you're letting me know up front what your intentions are for your reading, so that way I can give you guys what it is that you want. You're welcome, Sterling. Okay, so Shantae. Sorry, my camera's shaking a little bit. What are SB's true feelings, intentions? What are SB's true intentions and feelings? What are SB's true intentions? What are his true intentions? What are his true intentions? For Shantae, please. What are his true intentions for Shantae, please? Wow. Okay. So, okay. As I kept flipping the cards over, like more and more cards were underneath. So I feel like his feelings for you, he's like buried down deep. And I know that's like a literal visual for like a metaphoric explanation, or maybe a metaphoric explanation for a literal visual. I don't really know where I'm going with that, but basically that's like a message that just came through. But I kind of feel like the things that he feels for you and like the intentions that he has, he maybe isn't even quite admitting to himself, to be completely honest with you. I'm seeing like he knows that there's chemistry, he knows that there's attraction. Like I almost feel like at times he looks at you and he thinks to himself like, holy shit, like this could actually be the person that I want to be with, and actually could be someone who's like the best suited for me. And he thinks back on the times you guys have had together, and if you guys do have a history with one another, he thinks about that fondly. He thinks at times too, like, do I invest in this? Is this something that I invest in? The Seven of Pentacles a lot of times has to do with planting seeds and not quite enjoying the fruits of that labor yet, but still like those seeds have been planted, right? Like those thoughts are there. Those words may have been said, or like that energy has been exchanged, and like those things are there now. So it's like maybe you have admitted how you felt and he wasn't ready to accept it, but those seeds have been planted and now they're like sprouting in his mind, or vice versa. Or maybe like the exchanges that you guys have had have now like started to develop and like he's thinking about him now, or something like that. Like there's just something here that's like the seeds have been planted, and like there's consideration of like investing in something with you, but like not quite ready to step away from where he's at the moment. There is something here about saying like, I feel restricted. There is a horse here that has fencing around it saying free yourself, needing to take control back of your life, and then wanting to retreat and get away. So there's like this visual of feeling stuck somewhere and wanting to like run away. And like, so there's that. I mean, if he is in a relationship with someone else, it could just be like the fantasy of sneaking away with you. It could be a literal actual action. It's hard to group feelings and actions in one reading because how you feel about someone, it can be completely different than your actual intention and action towards that person. So trying to lump that into one reading is not the easiest thing to do. I'm trying to do my best. But the Ace of Pentacles is where you seek opportunities and you make offers, and it's like we have a couple pages here, which means like starting something like at the beginning. So the pages are the youngest suit. So it's something fresh and new and little baggage. And the Page of Cups is the pages themselves are like messengers. And so it's almost like synchronicities, you know, maybe he's paying attention to the signs around him, and like maybe he hears your name everywhere, or like he's seeing things that remind you of him and thinking like this is a message for me, or maybe just quite literally means you'll be hearing from him. But it is the cups, you know, it's the emotions, it's the love, it's things like that. So you know, quite honestly, I would say that there is still a lovingly or a loving attachment towards you, not attachment in a negative connotation, but there is some type of affection for you here from SB. Did the girl he's currently dating know about us? Spirit, does the girl he's dating know about Shantae and SB when she started dating him? Did she know about them when she started dating him? Please. Did she know about them? No. All right, Shantae, I hope that helped you and answered your questions. Thank you so much for your donation. Queen, I don't know where you went. Oh, got called into a study session. Okay. Okay, so my mom got called into a study session. So we are going to roll with the order that I know about. And the next person is Tori. All right, guys, I got to make a list really quickly because I just realized my moderator isn't here. All right. So it's Beauty. $2020. All right, so there is, oh, Denise. Okay. I was trying to figure out what the username was. Denise Shell. All right, and Beauty has 2 questions. Breezy. Okay, so this is a list that I have. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. And I went in order of... Oh, okay. Sorry, more donations are coming through, guys. Hold on one second. D is back. Welcome back. Hello. All right. Anybody who was in here that's waiting for a free reading, if you're just waiting, I do have about 7 names on the list. So you may just want to hang around here to get some things done, or check back in a little bit later if you don't want to wait, because it's probably going to be a bit before I do another round of that. Okay, so this is the order, guys. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. I went in order of the timestamp that I received the donations. So let me know if I'm missing anyone. So I have Beauty is the first donation that's going to be next that I read for. And then I have Breezy, and then I have Gloria, and then I have Name, and then I have Denise, and then Shantae donated again, and then I have D. Let me know if I missed anybody, but I'm pretty sure that was everyone. And all of my OGs in here, if you guys can help me keep an eye on the chat and just kind of like try to get my attention if you see someone donated and I miss it, that would be really helpful, because I'm going to barely keep my eyes on the screen. I wonder if I should... it's like thinking, I wonder if I should close my donations. I'll keep it open for a little bit longer. Okay. So let's go to Gloria. No, not Gloria. Beauty. Beauty. There we go. Thank you, Beauty. All right. Does my Libra want our relationship? Has he cut off the side conversation we talked about? Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Let's find out. Thanks, Dee. I got you for your 2 questions. I wrote that down. Oh. Spirit is Beauty's Libra want their relationship? Does Beauty's Libra want their relationship? Hey, Carmen, the link is in the description box. If you click that link, you'll see all the different options. I make it really easy for you. It's Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. You just literally click whichever one. Okay, compromise flipped over, but it did not come out. I'm waiting for a card to actually come out of the deck. Opportunity. Yes or no? Oh my gosh. I'm so like sad right now, Beauty, because I have like so much faith in this this relationship, but I just feel like it's just turning sour. So does Beauty's Libra want their relationship? Does Beauty's Libra want their relationship? Does Beauty's Libra want their relationship? I keep getting no cards. I keep getting no. Like, I feel like he's like turned off of the situation right now. It's like something happened and he's just like, no. Like, this isn't what I want. Like, the way things are right now, this is not what I want right now. I'm not happy. He said you did too. He's like thinking about what comes next after this. He feels like he's having to like be super strong right now. He's heartbroken. We have the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You might be as well. This is about like just like severe, like just heart-wrenching, just like so distraught over the situation. It's like it didn't turn out the way he wanted, and he's not happy. Spirit, has he cut off the side conversation? Spirit, has he cut off the side conversations that they talked about? Has he cut off the side conversations? Has he cut off the side conversations? Cut off the side conversations. cut off the side conversations. As for has he cut off the side conversations and it said look for a sign. I mean, I hope that doesn't mean snoop. Spirit, what are you talking about? Has he cut off the side conversations? Okay, another card just flew out at me. Listen to your intuition. Yes. Hey, Carmen. My plan is to come on tomorrow. Yes, and I always say like, oh, this is my plan. This is my plan, and then sometimes I don't. So please do not hold me to it if I don't. But I actually want to come on tomorrow night and Friday night, actually. So odds are that I will be back before the weekend if my plan is to be back both nights. Has he cut off the side conversations? Please, Spirit, yes or no? Oh, wow. Has he cut off the side conversations? He has cut it off. Yeah. He has. He is secluding himself. That's as secluded as you can be underneath an apple tree reading a book. This is also the card of independence and cutting yourself off from other things. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, they take that knife and they cut shit out of their life. Okay, so that's that. I feel like he felt like he was maybe it wasn't his choice because the Nine of Wands came out. I feel like it was something that you were like, this is what you need to do. But he felt like you guys needed justice in your relationship, that there needed to be some semblance of balance, fairness, honesty, truth. Maybe he felt like this is the only way that you guys could start over with the Fool and create some stability here. And that's why he decided to do it. So pay attention, listen to your intuition, see the changes, because Spirit is saying this has been cut off like you guys talked about. But as far as the way the relationship is right now, he does not want it. He is not happy. Something has got to give because he feels kind of hopeless about how things are right now. He doesn't want the relationship the way that it is right now. Thea, hello. Oh my gosh. It has been a long time. Okay, Carmen, yeah, I'll try to be back tomorrow. It'll probably be around the same time tomorrow night if I do, and then the same thing on Friday. So that is my plan. I don't know if you saw during your reading, you might have to rewind, but when I was shuffling, I like hit my microphone. And when I did that, like it stopped on a card, and I'm like pretty positive the card that I was like holding in my hand said wait. And I feel like that was just kind of like a pause here. And Spirit was just kind of like, we need to give the situation a bit of time. You'll have to go back and rewatch it and see, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And that moment just felt like something that I needed to relay to you. I pay attention to like subtle things like that during readings because I feel like they're important messages. So I hope that helped you, Beauty. Thank you for your donation. Breezy. Thank you you guys are great for getting your questions already ready to go. If you do want the channeled message deck, please make sure that you post that in the chat when you post your question. Something I do need to know in advance. Oh my gosh, that is such an amazing message, Breezy. Thank you so much. That just warmed my heart. Oh, you're going to get me all flustered before your reading. You should have told me that afterwards. No, I'm just kidding. But that is so sweet. Thank you. All right, let's see. Actually... You guys are the best. Oh, since I actually have a lot of my OG people on, I didn't tell you. I said it in my last stream, but I think I had a lot of new people on. But I'm planning on getting, because I know a lot of tarot readers use pendulums, and I feel like that's a really like intimate personal experience to like get a pendulum. And I don't have one, so I'm planning on getting one at some point. But I was thinking about getting dowsing rods to answer yes or no questions, because I don't really see many tarot readers using them. And I thought that would be pretty cool. So you guys could actually see on screen Spirit answering your yes or no questions. So let me know if that sounds interesting to you or something you'd like to see, because I plan on ordering a set for myself here in the very near future. Spirit, what are Jeremy's current feelings towards Breezy, please? What are Jeremy's current feelings towards Breezy? Wow, so many reversals here. That would make sense, though. I just realized what your situation is. I just read the parentheses, and that would make a lot of sense. Current feelings towards Breezy. Yes, dowsing rods. Okay. Sweet. So, I feel like Jeremy wants to make more of a commitment to you, but feels there's only so much that he can do, because the Four of Wands is in reverse, and Four of Wands typically means taking the next step in commitment, but feeling like because it's a reversal, there is some type of restriction surrounding that. Wanting this period of time that you're currently experiencing to be over. The 10 of Wands is where you close out a cycle, and the 10 of Wands is about feeling burdened by something. It can also mean like you're making sacrifices, or usually it's not ideal conditions. And this is also in reverse. And so wanting this time of your life to come to an end, so that way maybe you can move forward. It makes sense why those would come out in reverse. Card that just came out as well is This Could Be the One. These are current feelings from Jeremy towards you, feeling like you are the one, you are the romantic partner that he is seeking. We have the Page of Cups. This is a lot about the newness or wanting a fresh start. This can also mean wanting, or two things: wanting communication with you, or get ready because there will be more communication back and forth, or like, experiencing that communication, because the pages are all about messages coming from the universe, or messages coming from each other. The Cups is also about emotions and love and things like that. The Three of Swords, we're talking heartbreak, painful separation here. So there's a lot of themes surrounding you guys not being together physically, and so I think that is getting to him, and that's why that's coming out heavily through this reading. I think that there is, on some kind of possible subconscious level, maybe it is something that he has expressed to you, but maybe not quite sure. He is uncertain about the future and the unknown, and it does make him a little weary. He doesn't really know like what's going to happen, and that makes him feel uneasy. But what he does know is what he has with you, and that is fulfillment. And you do give him hope. You're like this light, this flicker, illuminating for him. So that's sweet. What are Jeremy's current feelings? There must be something about your relationship that he finds. Yeah, this came out in reverse as well. Separation. I feel like he's just like so ready for this time apart to be done. Like he's just over that. But there's something about your relationship that like he loves. Something about the, I don't know if it's the way you are with him, the way you guys are together, the way that he thinks of you, remembers you, or how you are, but there's something here about playfulness and just like childlike qualities, and just like goofing off and having fun, and like something that he really enjoys about that essence in your rapport. He finds you attractive physically. He finds this connection attractive romantically. You are someone whom he respects. One more card, please. Something that he thinks about a lot is a beginning with you, a new beginning with you, one in which you guys can just move out of this phase that you're currently in and just shift. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with one another. And at the bottom of the deck, we have romantic feelings. Any messages from Spirit? Next up is Gloria. So Gloria, whenever you're ready, if you want to go ahead and post your questions or question. If it's 2 questions and your second question is a channeled message deck, just let me know. Spirit, what messages do you have? Okay, well, we already have 1 card here. What messages do you have for Breezy, please? Messages. Okay, so right off the bat, we have a let it go. Let it go. Okay? You are overthinking right now about something. I'm not sure what it is, but you are overthinking. I'm getting meditation would do you good. So if you have time, 15 minutes, all it takes, just clear your mind. Lay there in that bed, girl. Even if you fall asleep, it's okay. But you need to, this is what I do. Put on some meditation music. Look up 432 hertz music. You can look up, twin flame, telepathic communication, love, root chakra, third eye chakra, whatever you want to look up, meditation music, like literally anything, and just meditate. Just lay there and try to clear your mind, and you'll be surprised how fast an hour will go by. Okay? You've got to do that because Spirit is saying you are overthinking, and it's like you need to regenerate. You need to rejuvenate. You need to revitalize, and you just need to let it go, because there are control issues here that instead of like letting that get to you, like the things that you can't control, like we just need to kind of like flip it around a bit. We have give it to God. So give it to the universe. If there's anything that you need help with, that you are concerned about, that you feel like you're struggling with, ask Spirit for help. Ask your ancestors for help. Ask God for help. Exhale, release the situation, because they will help you. These are also crystal cards as well. So if you are interested in crystals, these may be cards that would do you some good. I am seeing a lot of yellow here. I think that is solar plexus, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, solar plexus and sacral are more the yellow colors. And then we also have, so those are amber and yellow jasper is another one. We also have turquoise, titanium, rainbow quartz, and diamond as well. The message to you is your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So as you change, as you evolve, as you realize what resonates with you and what you're aligning with in your life, and let the other things fall away. If something isn't serving your purpose, it doesn't matter if that's who you were yesterday. You can change tomorrow. let it go. If someone says, oh, well, you used to be so like obsessed with blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm not anymore. Bye. Like you're aligning more with your spiritual path. You're moving forward. And as your beliefs become clear to you, you're making necessary life changes. Also, I'm getting the message to declutter your mind, your physical existence, your reality outside of you, as well as what's going on inside your head. It's interesting because the message here is multifaceted. So if there was a specific question on your mind that you were hoping to get answered through this reading, or these readings tonight, you're basically getting the response that there's many layers to the situation. That's basically the answer to you. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or the person that you're asking about. So it's not just like a clear cut black and white. This is a gray situation. So, this situation, it may be something that takes time for you guys to get through. And I don't know why I said you guys. Maybe there's more than one person involved here. I don't know. This is strange, but I'm just going to roll with it. We also have value, your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. I'm going to pull one more card for you. One more message here for Breezy, please. We have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Wow, that's weird. What's weird is that I said you guys. And then we're talking about multiple people here with your soul family. So yeah, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. This is people here of this earth in this 3D physical existence. And then this is also your soul family, your spiritual team, those that are helping you in the other realms as well. You don't have to do it alone. That's what I was talking about earlier. Call in help if you need it. You said you're in the process of moving but can't find anywhere. And view that as blessings, but also in the meantime, ask for what it is you're looking for. Ask for it to be put into your path. Ask for the things that aren't going to serve you to fall away. You know what I mean? Be very clear, because it's very true that spirit can't help you unless you ask for it. They're here to help, but they can't unless you ask. You're welcome. Ooh, we're asking about a new sign, Gloria. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and close the donation list. Because I'm going to have to get going after this. Let me see if anyone else donated. Beautiful love. For 2 questions. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. So this is the list that I have. Let me know if I'm missing anyone. I have Gloria, who I'm about to read for. I have Name, Denise, Shantae for another question, D, and Beautiful Love. And then my list is closed. If I missed anyone, let me know. But I'm pretty sure I got it. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy between Gloria and the Pisces? Gloria and the Pisces, please. Wow, that came out fast. Okay, y'all are doing some magic together. You and the Pisces, you're doing something. What is going on here? I feel like y'all are doing a spell. Who is this person? What is the energy between Gloria and the Pisces, please? Gloria and the Pisces. Gloria and the Pisces. All right. This is looking like... Oh, this is so weird. It's like... Okay, I'm hearing like y'all are starting off friends. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. You're starting off friends. But there's some sneaky stuff here because we got some passion underneath. All right, we got the Lovers underneath, and we got the Ace of Cups. We got commitment and marriage. Knight of Cups. So there's like a lot of stuff here underneath that like I feel like you're gonna be surprised about with the Pisces. I almost feel like some things are like not quite clear to you right now about this person, and maybe things are feeling like friendly. Maybe that's what it is. Like there is an attraction, but maybe like things aren't quite clear. I don't know. What the heck is going on, Gloria? But I see something developing with... When you ask what do you see happening in my love life, I see something developing with the Pisces. That's what I see. It could be that you guys have been both burned, and so maybe you're starting off slow. I feel like you guys have seen what it's like to be on the outside, and you know what it's like to feel secluded and isolated and maybe hopeless in love a bit. There's like a new perspective being brought here, but also a bit of a stagnancy. And not stagnancy like a bad thing, but kind of like things might be a little bit slow to get to a start, but like once it happens, it's probably going to be really great. I see like a magic here. I see like something like enchanted and like potions and spells and like, not that you guys are actually doing magic, but like something very magical between you two. There is an offer here. Two things here saying seeking opportunity to make an offer. But have you known this person for a while, or is this someone that kind of rushed in? Because I do see the possibility of this person kind of coming out of nowhere with the Knight of Swords. But there's of course multiple meanings to that card, so As far as the energy between you, there's room for growth here. This is vitality, growth, abundance. Planning here. Planning for the future. He said, yeah, he came out of nowhere. Okay. It's like I see you guys still having your independence a bit in this situation. There's something here feeling very shy to me. But there's intrigue, okay? There's interest. But you guys are kind of like not showing all your cards. It's very interesting. What's happening in your love life, though, is this person. This is what's happening in the next 3 months. And I'll pull more cards because that is your second question. I'll go deeper into this. But like, that's all at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is all here for you with this relationship. It's like it's a blossoming. You know, you guys could have been and by this reading, you guys could have been physical with each other too, like by saying started off friends, or like you're being shy, or you're like not showing all your cards, doesn't mean that you guys couldn't have like just jumped into bed with one another. Like, that's possible, that could have happened. What I mean by that is like the way this relationship will develop is like how I'm describing it. Like the way things will unfold, the emotions, the conversation, the relationship itself, like things like that. I mean, I'm not saying y'all did jump into bed together, oh, that's your business, but I'm just saying like there's still stuff here that you guys are like, there's layers about the situation. But there was magic. It was like I saw magic at the beginning. I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. There's a little spark there. Well, you say you haven't slept together yet. I didn't sense that, but I just wanted to be clear, like, just because of what I was saying doesn't mean that that couldn't have happened. But I do feel like it's kind of a slow unraveling. Energy between Gloria and the Pisces in the next 3 months, please. All right, opening your heart to give and receive, making the effort, keeping an open mind, staying optimistic about your love life, taking time away together, giving the relationship a chance. Wow, okay, we got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Interesting. So another card that came out is financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we'll see how that unfolds, if that affects anything. We also have Energy between Gloria and stay optimistic about your love life. One more card, please. Romantic feelings. At the bottom of the deck, we have this could be the one. So this is the energy here over the next few months is just, it feels very like momentum. We're building momentum. That's what I would say. That's a good way to put it. There are romantic feelings. Things are being stirred. We're staying optimistic. But you did get the soulmate card. Very interesting stuff here. I see a relationship developing slowly. But as far as your love life, I don't see it veering away from the Pisces with the way that these readings have gone. Is name here? And is Denise here? Gloria, thank you so much for your donation. I'm like really excited for you. Well, I see S. Okay, so Spirit will name CS the Libra man again. Name CS. Ooh, you're talking to others. Interesting. I'm rooting for the Pisces. I'm just kidding. I'm rooting for you, actually. Will S see the Libra man again? Yes or no, please? Within the next few weeks. Don't stop. Don't give up hope. Will S see the Libra man again? You're welcome. Will S see the Libra man again? Let's see the Libra man again. All right, well, there's Libra. Wow. Why is the Fool here in reverse? Why is the Fool here in reverse? Why is the Fool here in reverse? Oh, thank you. Why Why is the Fool here in reverse, please? Interesting. We have Libra here again. Is this, you said, will you see as the Libra man again? Okay, so the Fool came out in reverse, and the Fool is about new beginnings. Okay, it's about starting a journey and having little to no baggage while doing so. You can be a little bit naive, but not in a necessarily negative way. Just like you're not quite seasoned, all right? Just kind of starting off, and you have a lot to learn. So with it coming out in reverse, it's making me feel like there is something here that is developed between the two of you, or maybe the Libra man is more developed or you're more developed. Like, and by developed, I mean like there's a situation here that's not brand new, or maybe like there's an age difference, or a situation that has to do with like maturity and fairness and truth, because this is so interesting. Let me see if I can get more of the story here. I feel like, yes, you are going to see this person within the next few weeks. Without a doubt, that's the answer. And I am getting a lot of Libra energy confirmation within this reading. Oh, maybe this is the way the interaction will go. This could have to do with the way the interaction is going to go. Some indifference and holding back. That could possibly be it. Yeah, I'm getting... Hold on, let me pull a couple more oracle cards here. I feel like I'm missing a piece of this story. What else can you tell me here about this interaction? Interesting. Okay. So I know it's kind of vague because I don't really know the history or the story between the two of you name. But we do have the Tower, and we have Uncharted Sea and Willing Release. So I feel like the next interaction that you have between this person and you is going to come after maybe like a sudden change, either in your life or in their life, something that they're going to be going through, kind of like a phase in their life, a cycle in their life, some kind of shift or something that has happened where they're kind of having a life event, okay? Or you are having a life event. And that might be what brings you guys together. Not quite sure, but something that they're going to be kind of like letting go of. We have the Six of Swords, which means putting the past in the past, letting go of things that are no longer serving you. I think this interaction could be one where they're thinking about, or you're thinking about, whether or not to be honest about something, being true, having a conversation about something, because we have the Justice card and this is about fairness and honesty. But with the Fool in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles, it makes me feel like someone is uncertain about doing something or not doing something. I feel like with the Emperor, there could be someone who's a bit stubborn here, and it could be about maybe expressing emotions if this is a romantic relationship. Maybe someone, the interaction is maybe someone who is like fiery and more stubborn, and someone who's more intellectual but like blunt and honest, and then the two coming together. I'm not quite sure, but the positives of that is if you guys are honest, you guys can be really passionate, and just very like free speaking and like say beautiful things. So I'm not really sure. There is also the Nine of Cups here that's talking about wish fulfillment and having all of your wishes come true. This could be your wish come true, not quite sure. And conversation and messages going back and forth. So trying to piece that together without really having a story is a little confusing for me, because there's not really much to go off of. But I hope that that helps and that you're able to pull from that what resonates for your situation. But to answer your question solidly, as far as will you see each other again, I have a within the next few weeks. But as far as how the interaction will go, I was trying to get a little bit more information for you, and that's what I pulled from that. So anyway, I hope that that was of some benefit to you, and I do appreciate your donation, and I think you've been here before, so I'm so happy that you came back. You're welcome, and thank you for your patience as well. I know it was almost an hour you were waiting for your reading. Oh my gosh, thank you for subscribing and hanging out. That is so sweet of you. I think Denise is next. If Denise is here, go ahead and post your question. Name, just out of curiosity, are you a fire sign? Or I guess I should say call you K. No, I was talking about K, Denise. Because I was thinking about it and I realized that the Queen of Swords was actually also Libra. And so I was wondering if the Emperor was representing you. But name might have left the chat. All right, Denise. Let's see. All right, Denise, is that your only question for the night? If so, I will do an extended reading for you. All right, let's get to it. Vincent's current thoughts and feelings towards Denise, please. Vincent's current thoughts and feelings towards Denise. Vincent's current thoughts and feelings. It's interesting because I'll let you take what resonates from this, but I always have to say, if there's a 3 of Cups, that could mean third party, but I always want to throw the disclaimer out there that it is a third party you would be aware of, okay? So if you are aware that there's some kind of situation like that happening, just know that that's confirmation for your situation. But I feel like no matter whether that is your situation or not, Vincent is trying to communicate with you telepathically. Like, I feel like you guys do have a psychic connection with one another. And so if like Vincent can't express how he feels verbally or feels restricted in that way, like he's trying to tell you in other ways. You said it's confirmation. Okay. So he is like trying to find energetic ways to communicate with you. He does feel like complete with you, like you are, you know, the world is like this sense of wholeness. You know, it's the last step of a journey. It's where you like finish your journey, so to speak. You know, it's like the end, the closing of a cycle. It's feeling done. And so it's like looking at you as like those things that would make him feel those things. And I think that the feelings that he has for you create a challenge for him, create an obstacle. Okay? No matter what he does, like even if he wants to be blinded by the feelings that he has for you, there's still like this little tiny peak, like that he still has on you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how they say like one eye open kind of thing? Like he still has like one little bit of his eye is on you. Like even if everything else is not looking your way, like he still has this one little part of himself that's still focused on you and focusing his energy on you. Um I'm getting that you inspire him. There's like this muse quality about you, and that you really are, you know, his ace of cups. You really are what makes him feel fulfilled on an emotional level. You said you feel disconnected from him, especially after his karmic has put heavy mind spell work on him. So the great thing about setting your own intentions on someone else when you do things like spell work, it's not real. And you do that to someone and you take away their willpower, it's not going to last, because that's not how someone truly feels. You can't make someone love you. You can't make someone want you, desire you, have attraction towards you, want to be with you. Like they do healing on themselves. They rise above that vibration that you put on them, and then the spell is broken. Like that's how I view it. So like whatever energy you were at, that you were put under that spell, you do the work and you rise above that frequency, it no longer has a hold on you anymore. So when you take away someone's willpower like that, or you try to, all it takes is for someone to create this shield around them that can't be penetrated, and then it no longer works. And a lot of the times with karmics, they're attractive because that person's trying to heal that wound that is within them. But once they heal it within themselves, that person no longer becomes attractive to them anymore. And then they're like, wait a second. Like, I healed that. Wait a second. I don't want you anymore. And then they realize, oh, okay, wait a second. That person actually wasn't a soulmate. That person wasn't a twin flame. That person wasn't whatever. That person was actually just a wound that I needed to heal. So if this person really is their karmic, then all they need to do is just continue to heal themselves. And if you are twin flames, a great way to do that is for you to continue to heal yourself, because your energy is connected and reflected. And all you have to do is continue to heal yourself, and in turn, you heal them, because you are, in a sense, one body. You just have to think you're just one body, but walking around physically in two different bodies. So whatever you do to heal yourself, you also to heal them. We have deception, Current thoughts and feelings. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We also have give your relationship a chance. So if he hasn't had the chance to be completely honest with you, essentially what I'm hearing is like, don't believe my actions because they don't align with how I actually feel or what I actually think. Release your ex. So yeah, he's working on considering releasing third-party energy here. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Wedding and past life relationship. So wedding, the situation involves marriage, and you have known each other before. So take from that what resonates for you personally. Sometimes the wedding card comes up because this person is married, or this person's engaged or something like that. But if that does not resonate, it could just mean this person is wanting to ascend to the next level of commitment with you, if those other things don't resonate to you. But you guys have experienced a life together before this one. One more card here for Denise, please, and Vincent. How does Vincent feel? What are his current thoughts, please? We have shining through uncharted sea and a tall tale. So those are the three that came out. I asked for one, but you got three. So shining through. So the thing that Vincent loves most about you is when you are completely your authentic self, when you are not acting like anything other than what you are truly. Your perfect vibration is when you are authentically yourself. Do not front. Do not act a certain way to try to get his attention. Do not, if he follows you on social media or something like that, don't post something that you think would get his attention. Post something that you authentically would post, whether he's looking or not. Be who you are in your true authentic form, because that is what he loves. That is what shines through to him the most, is when you are who you are. Because if he is your true twin flame, he is you. Do you get what I'm saying? And he knows when you're not being real and when you are being real. And so what's the most attractive to him is when you guys are vibrating at the same frequency. And when you guys are vibrating at the same frequency the most is when you guys are acting in your most authentic self. He's thinking about the possibility of what it will be like to be with you in the future, without these other distractions, uncharted sea, the unknown, the uncertainty. What does that hold? He fantasizes about these things. And a tall tale, again, is coming out just like the deception card. Do not believe what you are seeing, what you are being told. Only believe what you feel in your heart about the situation and what your intuition and your gut is telling you. And not only that, but sometimes if we let it go, we truly let it go, we truly surrender, and we say, you know what, whatever will be, will be. We distract ourselves, we get busy with work, we work on ourselves, we meditate, we get healthy, we clean, we pick up a new hobby, we do whatever we can, and months and months and months go by, or however long you let time go by, but whatever reason, there's this nagging feeling like you can't let this person go. Like you've completely surrendered, but like there's just like this niggling inside of you that you're just like spirit, you feel like spirit is telling you like there's something about this person that is your person. You can't deny it. You need to trust your intuition on the situation. The tall tale is all of the outside forces trying to tell you that it's not real. So just go with what it is that you feel inside. And of course, don't interfere with karmic situations. Those have to work themselves out on their own. Otherwise, he's just going to go running back to it, and it's going to take even longer for him to get to you. And not only that, but you don't want to mess with your own karma. But what I'm feeling is like he still holds a candle for you. And, you know, if he is your twin flame, there's no letting you go, like ever. And I feel more than anything, the strong message I'm getting from this reading is that he communicates with you telepathically. It may be through dreams. He tries to communicate with you energetically. It may be through song. You may just randomly think of him out of nowhere, like for literally no reason. So pay attention to these things now that I've mentioned it, because I feel like his energy is heavy on you at times and you notice it. Especially dreams. That's like one of the biggest ways people can communicate with you. So I hope that helped you, Denise. Thank you so much for your donation. Shantae, you're back again. Are you here, my love? You are so welcome. I am going to go like Shantae's message and see if maybe she comes back in case she's not in the chat. After Shantae is D, and after D is Beautiful Love. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so tonight was donations for priority, and I was doing free readings in between if I didn't have any donations waiting, but I had to go ahead and close my list because the list got pretty long and I have to get off of here pretty soon. But I should be back again before the weekend, so we can try again another time. Is Shantae here? Yay! Okay, Shantae, go ahead with your question. Oh, my little face just appeared for some reason. Okay. What's coming in for Shantae in love? Right, I know what deck I want to use. If it's over here. What is coming in for Shantae in love? Spirit, what is coming in? Oh, I've already got one. Sacral chakra, that is all about the seat of your desires and sensual pleasures. Oh, we also have more. Okay, so we also have solar plexus, which is your soul calling as well. This could be your soulmate that you're calling in. I'm trying to think. What is the last reading that we did for you? I'm trying to remember who you asked about. So we have broken heart here, but door to personal healing and happiness. So healing that heart. Could be the person that's coming in as well. Could be coming from the same type of understanding as you. Someone who understands the type of background that you're coming from as well. Basically like your history. Someone similar along those same lines. You said SB. I do remember those initials. I'm trying to remember the reading specifically. I've done so many since your reading. See, y'all, if you ever want to know, like, if my readings are validating, if I say the same thing to you that I did, like, in a previous reading, in that same, like, that next, I don't remember anything. You can ask my boyfriend, like, I don't remember a movie ending. I can watch a movie, like, a month later, and I won't even remember the ending, and I can rewatch it again as if like it's a brand new movie. It's actually a blessing, kind of, because I can rewatch stuff over and over again like I've never seen it before. But at the same time, my memory is like awful. So, with that being said, just know that if I ever tell you something that I've already said before, it's just confirmation from spirit, because I legit cannot remember a single thing. You said you're the same. Okay. I'm glad I'm not alone. Because Brennan, my boyfriend, he gets literally so freaking mad at me. Like, he's just like, why can't you remember anything? And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. All right. So back to your reading. Coming in for love. So like I said, the second chakra and the third chakras, that's the sacral and the solar plexus. So this is a lot to do with the seat of your desires, sexual, sensual. This could actually do with like healing as well, like if you have had any kind of trauma in these areas. But this has to do with like calling in these things that you want for your life in these areas of your life. The solar plexus has to do with like what sets your soul on fire, what is your soul calling, what do you desire for your life, your soulmate, these kinds of things, especially in this area of your life, specifically asking for the area of love. I do see that you are mending a broken heart, because even though it says broken heart, to me, visually speaking, in this reading, it looks like it is on the mend. It looks like the heart itself is sealing itself and healing itself. And we also have the door to personal healing and happiness. Like you are coming back from maybe feeling hurt or something along those lines. It's a slow process, I'm hearing. And I say that because I think that with SB, it is going to be something that you're not going to be able to let go of easily. If SB might be making his way back towards you, possibly. I do want to get some more information on that specifically. I know what deck I want to use, though, but I want to grab it real quick. Says that you're going to be going on a journey, and we have the Magician and the Mirror. And the Magician in the Mirror a lot of times has to do with twin flame connections. And we have Contract. I will say, coming for you in love, and typically when I do general readings like this, it's within the next 3 months. I feel like you're healing from a lot of what your soul agreed to do when it came into this life. I feel like there is a lot of karmic things that you're handling right now, that you are healing from right now, that you are trying to break free from, cycles that you are attached to that you're trying to break free from, karmic contracts that you're trying to break free from, that you feel restricted to. This is like, it is slow moving. It's interesting. At the bottom of the deck here, we have envy. Oh, we have rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, there is healing. There could be something where you feel slighted, like you feel like you're missing out on a situation, or you feel like something that should be yours. Like, hold on. Spirit, what's coming for Shantae in love, please? What's coming for Shantae in love? What's coming for Shantae in love? Shantae, there's still that third party energy here. That we need to break free from. Which makes me a little sad because I feel like it's just going to be a slow process for you. Like, I mean, granted, I will say, when it comes to tarot readings, I just want to throw this out there that this kind of gives you the perspective that you need. If you don't like what you hear, you can always go, you know what? That's not me. I can change it. And you just change the trajectory of the timeline you were on and you move that shit. So if you don't like what you're hearing and you want to speed this process along and you say, I don't want to have these attachments. I want to heal. Like, I want to move forward. If SB wants me, like, he can come and fucking claim me. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be this person off to the side. Like, it is what it is. Then that's fine. But as far as like the current trajectory that we're currently on, it feels like you are healing. It feels like you are gaining perspective. It feels like your heart is healing and you're realizing what it is that you desire, what it is that you want out of a soulmate. You're calling in these things that you want out of your life. You feel like you do need to start to move on and figure out what you want in your soul, like, you know, your high soulmate, you know, like your significant other is kind of what I'm thinking here. And you're wanting to kind of like move forward in life and you're wanting to heal and you're wanting to walk through that door of personal healing and happiness. You don't want to feel restricted anymore, but I do feel like somehow you feel tied up. You feel like you have this contract, and it is causing some sort of restlessness, some sort of it's in your head, and it's uneasy. It's an uneasy feeling, and there's an attachment here, and I think that's slowing your progress in moving forward. I just feel like the third party energy just strongly surrounds you here in your love reading. And I don't like it, and I don't know what else to say, because I want to give you nicer news than that. Shantae's love life. What's coming for Shantae and her love life? You said you want a new guy. You can get over him, but these guys suck. And I feel like that is the exact energy, Shantae, that I'm feeling. The problem is that I feel like SB is energetically going to hold you back tighter than you realize, unless you recognize it. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Like, that's kind of what Spirit's coming through with. Like, yeah. It's something that you have to, like, recognize, because the Three of Staves is about expansion and moving forward, and if you see, it's in reverse. And I am seeing you move forward. I am seeing healing. I am seeing you wanting that, but it's like this person's still in the back of your mind. Have you ever seen that cord cutting candle thing that people do sometimes? It's kind of making me think that you should probably do something like that. It's a visual exercise, but you do it with candles, and you put two candles on a plate, and you put your name on one and their name on the other, and you tie a string around the two candles, and you light each candle at the same exact time, and you just let it completely burn out. And basically, like, you watch the string that's attached to them that's tying the two candles together like burn away. And it's basically you're visualizing like the string that attaches you to SB dissipating, so that way you can finally move on. It's like a visual exercise. It's kind of like how people like have like burning ceremonies where they like burning rituals, like they burn things of their ex or whatever, but it's like more energetic, I guess. It's a more visual, energetic thing. And you can definitely block him too, but I feel like it's more a mindset for you. It's more like an energetic thing. Like if you could visually see this cord that you guys have connected between the two of you, like going away, I think that would help. Advice for Shantae, please. Okay, it says advice for you. So these are some questions to ask yourself and some things to think about. If you want to create heaven on earth, how do you do that? Because it's happening for you. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And where are you being called to journey to? You have a double mission. You are channeling and uplifting humanity. You are going through energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integrating. The bottom of the deck, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. That actually like made me kind of like get the chills when you said it's just lonely, and I read you are not alone, I think pretty much at the exact same time. You're welcome. You also have to think about too, like the person that you're calling in, the person that you want to be with, you like the caliber of the type of person that you want in your life. They also too need you to be at the level that, like, basically like attracts like. So you have to make sure that you're at the same level that they would be attracted to as well. So like if you're not emotionally available because you're energetically connected to someone else, or you feel like you're lacking something, or you feel like you're saying things like, oh, I need someone, like someone who is very like self-aware, self-confident, likes to be on their own, would want to be with someone, doesn't necessarily need to be with someone. They may say, okay, someone who's saying, I need someone, that's not someone I'd want to be with. I want someone who says, I don't need someone. I want someone who wants to be with someone. So, like, you also have to think about who you're attractive to, who you're attracting, and become the person that that person would want to be with as well. So, like, I hope that I'm making sense. I know that it's late and I'm kind of talking in circles, but a lot of times people want a certain type of person, but don't realize that they are not matching that frequency of what that person would want to be with as well. Not saying that you yourself are not desirable, but just make sure that you're matching that energy of what it is that you want. Yeah. Okay. So, Shantae, thank you for your donation. Thank you for waiting. I wish that I could have, I don't know, I hope that I answered your question and gave you as much detail as possible. I feel so bad whenever, like, I can't give you what you maybe want to hear, but maybe what spirit needs you to hear. But thank you for coming back, and I appreciate you. Dee, whenever you are ready, you can go ahead with your question. Yeah, we're all just working on ourselves all the time. All we're trying to do is just work towards our highest self. Every day, that's what I'm doing. I actually heard, I was listening to Gem Goddess this morning, and she was talking about how in order to have the reality that you want, the physical reality that you want, you have to become the identity of that person that lives that reality. And I thought that was really interesting. Like, I have really bougie taste. I'll just be real. Like, you could set out 10 things in front of me, the exact same thing, and not put a price tag on it, and I will, without a doubt, pick out the most expensive one. I just have expensive taste. It's just who I am. I was destined to live a bougie life, but at this moment, I don't have the bougie income, so working towards it. And it makes me laugh as I say these things. But basically, she was saying, you know, like, if you have to visualize the life that you want, write down all of the things that you would do if you were living that life. And are you doing those things now? And I'm thinking, like, no, I don't do a single thing that I would do if I was living my dream life. My daily life that I have now does hardly consists of one thing that I would be doing if I was living my dream life. That's for daggone sure. Simple things like getting up and making your bed. Chances are I'd be doing that if I had a really nice house and I really, really cared. Just getting up and getting ready every morning, putting your makeup on every single day. I don't know, like, just figuring out what you would do every day and then just becoming that person. It's all very interesting, but it's all part of manifesting. And if you have the desire in your heart, then you were meant to live that life, and that timeline out there exists for you. So manifest that shit. D, I'm getting here and there, you will communicate. This is not something that is you're never going to hear from this person again. This person enjoys talking to you. Tim enjoys having conversations with you, talking to you. You make them happy being in your energy. And the Four of Wands is here. That's like, union and things like that. So even in a very platonic sense, the Four of Wands means coming together. We also have the Knight of Swords, which could be about communication, coming in quick. The Swords is all about communication, and it is also about knowledge and seeking truth and all of that. So you guys may have a connection of the mind possibly as well, because you said that you all were maybe just friends. You had feelings, there was something there. But I feel like it could be kind of on and off. I do feel like Tim goes through these times of feeling like he wants to kind of disconnect a bit. Will Tim reach out, please? Tim reach out. Will Tim reach out? D, I think there was a little something here for you too that Tim did not want to admit, to be honest. I'm not saying that he was like head over heels or anything like that, but I will say there was kind of a little something that did not go unnoticed. There's something here about power. We have a powerful move, power of purpose. There was something significant here within this connection. Meeting of the minds is what I keep hearing. You guys just were in sync with one another. There was a bit of magic. Will Tim reach out to communicate, please? Did you guys work together? What is this? You guys, yeah, because the Four of Wands has come up twice. So you did work together, but you don't anymore, and you live at a distance. Yeah, there is something here about like anything is possible. Yeah, I got the message that you guys work together. So you got the Four of Wands twice. You know, this also can mean leveling up the next, like, taking things to the next level. I'm not seeing like a 8 of Wands or like a Page of Cups or an Ace of Swords or anything like that. So I'm not seeing like necessarily communication coming in right this second. But I'm saying that like it could be like this on and off situation. Where like once the communication starts, it could be like it's going and then it stops and then you guys like somehow find a way to pick back up again. I do get the sense that you're not gonna be able to really read into it like at that point either. It's gonna be one of those things gonna leave you guessing again. Like you'll be happy to be in communication with each other, but it's not gonna give you any more clarity. But the reason why I feel like communication could be coming in, even though I'm not seeing quote unquote communication cards, is because I do see the 4 of Wands twice, which means leveling up, like taking the next step towards something, like changing something in the relationship in a more committed way. So for your connection, that would be having more communication. We do have a 7 of Wands twice, so there could be some kind of obstacle that he feels is stopping him from fully coming your way. It could be the distance. Do you know if he's in a third-party relationship? I don't have third-party indicator, but I do have the 7 of Wands twice, which proves a challenge or obstacle in the way. And I do feel like he's trying to remain impartial when it comes to you. Basically, whatever energy you give, he'll give back equally. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Yeah, so like if you were to reach out, he would see, you know, that as like the obstacle because he's in a relationship. So of course he's going to want to be committed and you know, he's a good guy. So he's going to do the right thing. You're welcome, Dee. Anything about future spouse? All right, let's take a look. Sorry, guys, if I'm yawning. I feel like that's so rude. It's nothing against y'all. I am just having a night. I did a private reading earlier, pre-recorded, and I swear I yawned like 20 times in 30 minutes. It's just like one of those days. Let's see. Beautiful love, you are my last reading of the night, my love. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and post your questions. I'm pretty sure my boyfriend's going to come in here and try to be going to bed anytime now. So I got to wrap it up here. In probably the next 20 minutes or so. Mary, I don't think I'm at the number of subscribers I need to accept super chats. I think you have to be at like 1,000. I'd love to be there. Thank you for subscribing. But I'm actually not accepting any more donations tonight, so I appreciate it though. Future spouse for D, please. And D, as always, thank you for your amazing donation. You literally are like the best donator ever, and I really appreciate you. Always got to shout you out. All right. So what's interesting is I'm freaking out a little bit, D, because you literally have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 4 or 5 of the same exact cards in this spread were in your last spread about Tim. I believe that was his name. And when I ask who your future spouse will be, they're similar cards, which makes me feel like it's similar energy. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have third party. 3 of Cups. Now, I'm not to say that your future spouse is going to be Tim, but it is very interesting to see similar energies in this reading. But I'm going to see here a little bit more about who this person is, if you've already met them. That it's Tim. It always happens that it's Tim. Spirit has she met her future spouse. Spirit, has she met her future spouse already? Has she met her future spouse? Spirit, has Dee met her future spouse? Yes or no? Yes. It's looking like a yes. Please give me one card, yes or no. The interesting thing is, we have romance. Has Dee met? Don't stop. So we're getting improvements. The interesting thing is like, I'm not saying this is your situation. I'm saying this is a possibility. When we word it future spouse, that's not to say that you're not going to get married and then marry Tim later on in life. You know, that doesn't mean that Tim is your only one. like you guys could just come around later on in life, like once you've gotten through other relationships. That could be an option, or it could literally mean Tim snaps out of it and comes your way. Like, honestly, I really don't know. But this is kind of weird, though, that you say that it always happens for you. Like, I don't remember, but that's crazy. Has she met her spouse? Yes or no? Oh my God. I asked if you met your spouse, and this card came out. And this is the card that made me think that it was someone you worked with, or that Tim is someone you worked with. Do you remember this card in your other reading? Future spouse, please. Can you tell me about her future spouse? Hanged Man, Four of Cups. Hanged Man, Four of Cups. Okay, and this is also a card about working. Five of Cups. Hanged Man, Four of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So a lot of times with yes or no's, until I get my dowsing rods, which I'm planning on doing, which hopefully I can get more specific yes or no's, I lean towards likely, unlikely, or for my yes or no's. And it is likely that you already know your future spouse, because I'm getting a lot of positive yes cards when I got my angel answers deck, and I got a very positive card coming out. It says don't stop, basically like continue to believe this path for yourself. A lot of the energies that I'm getting from this reading have to do with your previous reading with Tim. Very interesting. Cards that are coming through are indicating that this is someone that you will meet through work, or I guess I should say past tense, have met through work, possibly. We also have third party energy. So there's that. Beautiful love, are you here? I just want to check in and make sure you're here. I called you earlier. I saw you like 15 minutes ago, but I just want to make sure you are still here. Oh, the chariot was also in your last reading. All right, so here's some things to know about your future spouse. Someone who is either currently or typically reserved. They aren't really one to express their emotions outright. It may be someone who they have to kind of get to know you to talk about those kinds of things. Four of Pentacles is someone who's kind of keeps things close to chest. But they can be a very passionate person about the things that they believe in, their value systems, their convictions. They can be a very lighthearted, fun type of person. They could deal with getting in their own way. We have Eight of Swords, which is self-imposed restriction, meaning that they create their own hell, their own barriers, unfortunately. So there could be things that they want, but they don't allow themselves to have it for, I don't know, being a martyr, sabotage, I don't know. Believe that they don't deserve it. You take your pick. So, this is someone that sometimes can tend to get lost in their sense of purpose. And by that, I mean that they probably are do-gooders. They probably put other people's needs above their own, and then their own sense of what they need for themselves, want for themselves, or their own calling gets kind of pushed to the back burner, so to speak. They probably enjoy a lot of time alone, independence. Rest. They probably need it, even if they don't allow themselves to have it. There's something here about being bored. Maybe they have to, maybe idle hands. Maybe they have to constantly be doing something. Maybe desk jobs just aren't for them. They have to just be constantly go, 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 go. They want something that they can be proud of. They want to create something that they can be proud of, basically. Work towards something in life that maybe they made with their own hands, or that they built, or that they created, or just something they can stand back and say, this is what I'm leaving behind. They are hard workers. There's multiple things here about them feeling unsatisfied with how things are at the moment and feeling stuck and burdened, possibly, but they are romantic at heart. And there's something here about feeling anxiety, or they have trouble sleep. There's something here about sleep, trouble sleeping maybe. And I think finances are important. They're trying to create stability for themselves. But anyway, those are some messages that I'm getting for you. I'm going to go ahead and close that down here. That is information I have about your future spouse and where they are currently. I am leaning towards that you know them already. And it could be Tim. It'll be interesting. You're welcome, Dee. All right. So beautiful. Love. Of course, of course. Spirit is beautiful, love's husband, going to surprise and propose to her again when he comes home. Oh, that would be so cute. I hope so. Can you show me a yes or a no, please? do you know? Is this something you just have a feeling about? Because I got a yes. Can you tell me more about this, please? Like, not only is it a yes, but it's like literally the engagement card. It's like giving someone a shiny object. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, Christian. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which of course is the settled, stable, long-lasting life together. There is some like sadness coming along with the proposing though, which Five of Cups literally will not stop coming out of the deck. Like it was flipping over, and then it actually finally fell out. Like I kept seeing it over and over again. The Lovers, how beautiful. Do you think that some people aren't going to be happy for you? Because I will go into your second question, but maybe that's what the Five of Cups is about, because it's like you want to celebrate, but you feel like some people aren't going to be happy for you. There is going to be some loss here because there's balloons, there's champagne, there's, celebration, but it's like people aren't looking happy. Okay. And we also have the marriage card. You guys are strong together. And you guys will be there in the end for like with each other. Like it's honestly, screw the haters. Like screw the haters. I mean, it's important for a family to support you. Like I understand that has to be heartbreaking. I am not going to sit here and tell you how to feel about that, but at the same time, like if you guys are happy and someone's not happy for you, like why would you want to kill someone else's joy? Like that's not cool, So to me, that doesn't really make sense. Exactly, Christian. That's 100% correct. So hopefully they can heal, and maybe in time they'll learn to be happy for you. All you can do is just be kind to them back and try to be understanding from their perspective. But there is victory surrounding this, okay? You guys might feel like you need to, when you guys renew the vows, it may be something you guys elope to do. I know that you guys are already married, but it may be something that you go to celebrate off on your own by yourself with the Seven of Swords. I'm going to look deeper into how your family will feel, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you and your husband as well. Beautiful love and her husband, please. We have new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Beautiful love and her husband, please. We have freedom. Nothing is stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. beautiful love and her husband, please, Spirit. Beautiful love and her husband. And then we have 2 more cards. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And then we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So those are the messages I have for you and hubby. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to your question about your family. Okay, so you were right. There are going to be mixed feelings about it. I feel like for the sake of caring about you, a lot of them are going to surprise you. And even if they don't feel, let's just say if they don't have the best feelings about it, they are going to try to keep it to themselves here with the Four of Pentacles and the Moon. I know that you may want them to just be honest with you. And if that's the case, feel free to express it. Say, look, if you feel some type of way, feel free. This is a, what's the expression? Open floor or something like that. If you want to be honest with me about it, feel free to do so. But if you would rather them just bite their tongue and just not say anything at all, like if you don't have anything nice to say, you know what I mean? Then I feel like a lot of them are going to be more reserved about it. They're going to hold back. The Moon is about things that we keep hidden and we keep to ourselves, and we try to not bring into the daylight, into the sun. Four of Pentacles are things that we keep to ourselves, cards that we keep close to our chest or more reserved. I feel like a lot of them might hold back for fear of being abandoned by you, being isolated from you. Nine of Pentacles is isolation. Isolation in a good way. Nine of Pentacles is independence, but maybe feeling like you will become independent from them and therefore they will be left out of your life. The Empress came out kind of sideways. I do feel like this is 2 meanings. They either can grow with you or they can grow without you. I feel like if they're not happy, you're going to basically say bye. So essentially either be passionately happy for me, or if you're going to be passionately negative, then see you later. So that's kind of how I feel. There are going to be people who are happy for you. We do have the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and this is celebrating your union. So I don't want you to feel like everyone's against you or anything like that. I feel like for the most part, people are going to keep quiet. You may hear chatter. There may be one person that's going to be vocal about it, but I feel like since you are already anticipating what is going to go down, they may already sense that and just try to keep to themselves about it, keep quiet about it. So it's really up to you to control the situation if you want them to be allowed to be honest, or if you just want them to really just keep their mouth shut. I would just see what happens. But everyone is allowed to their own opinion, but what you can say is your opinion about me is not my business. Like, that's basically what you can say. Like, I know how I feel. I know what I love. I know who I love, and I know what I want, and I'm going to live my life, and I don't need your approval about it. So either you support me or you don't. You're in or you're out. Yes, Christian, that is it. I agree with you. Yeah, totally. But I do want to make it clear, beautiful love, there are going to be people who are going to support you, because we did get the Two of Cups and we did get the Empress. That was kind of like this turning card. And so this was like this wanting to support you and your husband in this time of fertility and growth and adventure and things like that. So, and your new beginnings together. So you'll see. You'll know who the ones are. I think you might already know. But I appreciate you waiting so long. You guys are the best. You know, I try to give you guys as much of my time as possible. And so I appreciate you taking the time to wait for me. It means the most. You're so welcome, beautiful love. All right, so you guys have a great night, and I'm going to do everything in my power to be back here tomorrow. And beautiful love, thank you for helping me moderate tonight. You the best. Good night, guys.